Assalamu alaikum. Good morning, every student. Today I am going to teach you about the parallelograms, chapter 1, unit number 16, grade 10 mathematics, second term. Now there are two chapters here for the parallelograms. Chapter 1 is there are two theorems. The chapter 2 is there are four theorems. Altogether there are 6 theorems. Unit number 17 is chapter 2. Now today we are going to study about this lesson. Before we start the lesson, we have to know about this quadrilateral, as you learned in previous grades, in grade 6 or grade 8. Quadrilateral is a plane figure with 4 sides, right? Now I have drawn this figure. Look at this picture, all of you. Please, my students, now look at when you look at this picture, you can find out some special properties for this quadrilateral. What are these? Now you see there are 4 vertices and 4 sides. Okay, the quadrilateral is a plane figure bounded by 4 straight line segments. Right? We can define in other words. Right? Okay. So you can write it down, this definition. Once again, a quadrilateral is a plane figure with 4 sides. You can write down. In the quadrilateral ABCD, right? Now I have drawn a quadrilateral named as ABCD. Look at this picture now. We can find some properties. There are 3 types of properties. One is the pairs of opposite sides. The pairs of opposite sides. Now you see AB and CD. AB and CD. Then other pairs AD and BC. These are the opposite sides. Right? AB opposite to line CD. AD line opposite to BC line. The second property, the pairs of opposite angles A angle opposite to C angle, similarly B angle opposite to D angle. Okay, right? The pairs of opposite angles A and C, then B and D. You have to know this. The next one, let's find out the diagonals. The diagonals of a quadrilateral, there are 2 diagonals. When you connect A to C, AC line, AC line, when you connect B to D, you can get the B line. There are 2 diagonals, AC and D. You can write it down, my dear students. Right, see this. See the whiteboard now. Now we can move to the next items. Using this quadrilateral, we can define a parallelogram. A quadrilateral whose opposite sides are parallel is known as a parallelogram. Right? That means opposite sides are parallel. You can draw a parallel line A, B, C, D. You can name it as ABD. In order to show the parallel lines, you can put the arrow marks, right? As you were very clear with these manners. Now, arrow marks are used to denote the parallel lines, right? Now you see, according to this definition, a quadrilateral whose opposite sides are parallel is known as a parallelogram. So this is the parallelogram, right? Draw this picture now. Now here, let's find out the special properties of a parallelogram are as follows. The properties properties of a parallelogram are as follows. What are they? Now you can categorize. You can now you see, as you got the previous knowledge of previous grades, when you saw the shape of parallelogram, you can take the measurements of the line segment AB, line segment CD. These are the opposite sides. When you measure this length of this line segment AB using protractor and compass, when you compare to line segment CD, both are equal to each other. Similarly, you can do the same for line segment AD and line segment BC. They are also equal. So you can write the first property, the opposite sides are equal. This is the first one. First one is done for you. The second property is, right, opposite angle. Opposite angle means when you measure this angle and measure this angle, when you measure the opposite angles, the opposite angles are equal, right? When you use the protractor to measure the angle, and finally we can compare to each other, their opposite angles are equal. This is very clear to you all. Similarly, you can do the same for this angle, right? Opposite angles are equal. Okay, opposite sides are equal. That means AB, CD, then AD equal BC. Here A angle equal C angle and B angle equal D angle. This is the conclusion. You can note it down. The third one is when you connect D to D, right? When you connect D to D, you can get a diagonal. There are two diagonals. You can get it when you connect B to D, and when you connect A to C. There are two diagonals. So each diagonal bisect the area of the parallelogram. That means when you this area, the area of triangle ABD equal to the area of triangle BCD. That means this diagonal BD bisects the area of complete area of the parallelogram. So we can write the conclusion that the area of a parallelogram, the area of parallelogram is bisected by each diagonal. That's one. Okay. Write down. The final property is when you connect, okay, there are two diagonals. So connect means you can draw the complete straight line, right? You can draw the two diagonals so as to meet at a point O. There are two diagonals. When you connect A to C and when you connect B to D, there are two diagonals. They are meeting at a point O. Now you can take a measurement between these O and A. When you take measurement for AO and OC, that is equal to each other. Similarly, you can do the same for BO and OD. They are also equal to each other. So you can write the conclusion. The diagonals of a parallelogram bisects each other. The diagonals of a parallelogram bisect each other. Right, note it down, dear students. Right, these are the special properties for the parallelogram. There are four properties. First one is opposite sides are equal. The second one is opposite angles are equal. The third one is the area of the area of a parallelogram is bisected by each diagonal. The diagonals of a parallelogram bisect each other. These are the special properties for the parallelogram. These properties are considered as two theorems for the chapter 1. First theorem is included top three properties. The second theorem is considered as final properties. So you can do this theorem in the next video. Please note it down. Thank you all of you. Please carefully write this and copy. And we'll meet in the next video. Thank you very much.